Hi, my name is jELeeoo, and welcome back to my second channel, and welcome back to the Deep Dives with jELeeoo. This week we are doing November 27th to whatever. December 2nd, I'm pretty sure.
Deep dive selected. Let's get this done, team. We've got quotas to meet.
This deep dive is going to be in the fungus bog biome, and here we have increased pickaxe damage for a special drink, and I decided, yeah, I'll drink that. Fungus bog is a very weird biome. I don't hate it as much as other people, but I definitely don't like it either. But for this, this time I'm going to be my gunner. This is my gunner, and the build I am going for is 3-1-1-2 on the armor. Got the tactical lead burster as my grenade. For the zipline I have 2-1-1. For the shield generator I have 1-2-2. Again, always just want that recharge speed. For my secondary, I'm going with the Burt pistol with 3-1-2-1-2. The overclock is the only overclock I have for this gun, which is composite casings. For the primary, I'm using the Leadstorm with a 3-2-1-1-2 build with the rotary overdrive overclock. Because I always forget, I'm going to add this later in. My perks are Deep Pockets, Resupplier, Thorns, Iron Will, and Heightened Senses. All max force. Gunner's a class I enjoy a lot. He's very fun to just, it's just fun to just let loose and just fucking unleash a fucking shit ton of bullets into a glyphid. Anyways, sorry if my audio sounds a little different. My audio setup is very different right now, as it is time for the audio recordings of a lot of big jELeeoo videos. I say a lot of one big jELeeoo video that has a really long script, so I have to separate the audio recordings into separate days. Nice going, me, with that ear mug. And I'm opening a ginger ale. Nice. It's a leftover from Thanksgiving. Do I want to talk about Thanksgiving right now? Yeah, sure, why not? So this deep dive with jELeeoo is a little late because Thanksgiving was Thursday and the deep dives were fresh on Thursday, so, you know, I was busy doing shit. Here we just drop in immediately enemies everywhere. As you can see, Gunner has a pretty good strength to him, and that is his strength. He melts through enemies really easily. I like him a lot. This mission is a quark collection, so we're going to find these blue flecks in the ground, and we dig them up, and they're going to be little big blue gems to deposit into a central station, kind of like on-site refinery missions. So here I am, just collecting some morkite for the secondary primary. And, yeah. That's the mine head, the thing we deposited it into. And, anyways, so Thanksgiving happened. I had a good time. I had a good Thanksgiving this year. I've had better, that's the blue flecks that the quark is in. I've had better Thanksgiving in my lifetime in recent years as well. But, you know, I still liked this Thanksgiving. It was a good time. We went to we went to an Airbnb, and then the family from like out of state came down, and, you know, we all just... What? I forgot about this. So, I'm gonna be real. I think that was like a collision error. I have no idea. I genuinely still do not know what happened. I think it was some sort of collision error. The game has bugs, believe it or not, and not just glyphids. Anyways, thankfully Bosco can dig these out and also carry them, which makes getting the ones on the ceiling up here way easier and quicker. Still though, like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around what exactly killed me. And with these missions, Gunner is kind of useful. Driller's obviously way more useful because you can just immediately drill it out. But with... I think that run was bullshit, so I'm gonna restart. That first death was bullshit. Okay, good excuse me. I'm sure that's gonna work out really well. So downside of fungus bog is that they're little mushrooms everywhere that just fart gas that hurts you. And also, this mission has a mutator called parasites, where enemies will drop these little worm guys that do a little bit of damage and have like shit health, but like they're still annoying to deal with. Anyways, I find some nitro there and I tell Bosco to mine it. But, you know, pretty much everything is the same. But, like, yeah, these are the little fart mushrooms that I hate. But yeah, I went to an Airbnb and I stayed with some family, and it was very cold outside, like especially for Thanksgiving in Florida, because again I'm in Florida, and it was nice. I don't know how else to say it. It was nice, We played some games, some card games. I'm trying to remember. One of them was called Anomia, and it's a word game and a word memory game that was actually really fun. There's one called Left, Right, Center, which is dumb stupid, and I can see how easy money can be made from it. Like, really, if you want to have a good, easy time to con your friends out of money, get them drunk and suggest you play Left, Right, Center. It's that easy. As for the food itself, like, I don't know, it was turkey. I don't really have like too big of a preference. I hear stalker, so I'm going like crazy looking for it, and I find it right there, and I almost get it all. Again, Gunner is just so good at just melting the health of enemies. Hence the giant fucking minigun. He has other weapons, and they're cool and all, but I just think there's something about holding this minigun that just makes you feel so powerful. Here I get overwhelmed by enemies, and I was going to pull out the Gunner's best tool, but I was a bit late, and I literally do it on instinct here upon immediately getting revived, and that is his shield. Gunner has a get out of jail free card with that shield, but you need to use it. It's so useful. I also forgot to mention, but Gunner used his movement tool earlier, which is the zipline tool. The zipline, it's slow as hell, but it's very versatile. I think Gunner is the most versatile class in the game, which is probably why you play as him in the tutorial for this game. The only thing is that he's just slow. That's all. Like, he moves slow, the zipline's slow, the gun slows you down a lot. You can't really it's hard to run a gun as Gunner, unless you're going for like a secondary only build, which can be done, certainly, but I like the Burt for just, burst fire, and I just like the Leadstorm minigun because it's a fucking minigun and it's awesome. I also have my fucking pickaxe looking like a battle axe. I have like battle armor on this guy. I like my cosmetics for Gunner. It was back to Thanksgiving. But that was my Thanksgiving experience. But I think Thanksgiving, okay, don't get me wrong, I love Christmas. Nobody glazes Christmas like I do, okay? I love Christmas. It is the most wonderful time of the year. And I think everybody should like Christmas. Unless you're like Jewish and celebrate Hanukkah, in which case happy Hanukkah. But like I'm not even talking like Christian Christmas. I'm talking about Christmas, that commercial Christmas. For once I will be a consumer and I will enjoy consumer Christmas instead of Christian Christmas. That being said, Thanksgiving is also important. I will be very festive from November 1st to like March 31st. But I will take a little break the week of Thanksgiving to be excited about Thanksgiving because, you don't even have to like your family, but you should gather the people you like in your life and unify and spend time with them and cherish them and be grateful for what you have, because that is what Thanksgiving is about. It's giving thanks for important people in your life. There, I just got all the things. I forgot to mention that little cave I was in had like literally all the fucking quarks, so I immediately just brought him over. This mission is it's stupid easy to understand. I forgot to mention the little minehead platform also has turrets, so it's best to spend a swarm near that, since the guns will you just have extra help against clippids. Anyways, and I know that like Thanksgiving originally started with a history about like colonialism and shit, but like, ID gaff, bro. Shut your bitch ass up. Like that's the lamest shit. That really is the lamest shit, because we have taken what was once a bad memory, and instead of leaving it in the past and forgetting about it just so history can repeat, we are instead taking something bad and transforming it into, unifying and being thankful for what we have, and to show that we're thankful that we not only are, I guess as a country we're sorry, but like we have transformed Thanksgiving from being this whatever hunky-dory bullshit about the pilgrims and shit into, being grateful for your friends and family. And I know some people say like Friendsgiving, but like you don't even need to call it Friendsgiving. Just call it Thanksgiving. Back in the day, a Thanksgiving with friends was just called a Thanksgiving. Anyways, here's a baller ass move. I see this nitro and I'm like, oh fuck, I need to get that nitro. And so, but there's enemies, so I plop down a shield generator so they can't get me, and I plop down my tactical leg burster, which is an amazing grenade to get rid of them. Anyways, yeah, honestly, that's all I wanted to say about Thanksgiving. I think it's a good holiday. It should be appreciated, but now that it's over, I will be going back to Christmas hype. This next mission is another on-site refinery and a black box objective, so I don't really need to talk much about the actual mission. So instead, I'm going to be talking about Fungus Bog, because this is my main. Oh, you gotta be shitting me! This is my main problem with this biome. One, septic spares like to spawn here a lot. There are very annoying enemies with the area denial, and what makes it even worse is that there's goo on the ground a lot of the times with this biome. So there's these fart mushrooms that damage you, and this goo that slows you down by like a lot. And unless you're an engineer, you can't really circumvent it. Here I am just shooting the explosive plants around, and I'm immediately calling a resupply because I was low on ammo from the last mission. So, this biome, it really depends on what the cave you get is like. Also, that thing spawns, like, jellyfish to come fucking fuck you up, so I tell Bosco to shoot at it, and then I round a corner to shoot the rest of it down. Really annoying. Just, like, the biome can be fine so long as you don't get goo. If there's goo on the map, then, like, give up. You're done. This is also low oxygen, meaning I have to stay by the station, by the refinery. It's this particular section was really annoying. And here I am just trying to set up the first pipeline, digging out. Oh boy, how annoying. Anyways, the next topic I want to talk about is how do you see me from there? How can he see me from there? That's also a new enemy. It's called like a scale bramble. Is added in Season 5. You shoot these little nodules before it becomes vulnerable and you can kill it. Anyways. As you can see, I'm running dangerously low on oxygen, so I give up on that pump jack that I saw and instead go for, you know, oxygen at the mine head. Anyways, the thing I actually want to talk about is Outer Wilds, the video game. Indie game released in 2019. It got DLC in 2021, and it is, in my opinion, the greatest game ever made. And listen, Xenoblade is still my favorite game. That's not going to change. But the game recognizes game. Outer Wilds is the best. Okay. I can't really get into it without spoiling it, and unfortunately it's one of those games where like everything is a spoiler, and spoiling the game just fundamentally changes the way you play the game. So you can't, like, I can't spoil it. There's no OT on these. Oh, there's no oxygen on those, which is really bad. That's evil. But yeah, Outer Wilds is the greatest game I've ever played. And so if you want the short, spoiler-free sales pitch, Outer Wilds is a first-person space exploration game where essentially you are exploring a solar system, and it's like completely all done in the game. There's no menus to fast travel to planets. You're in that spaceship flying to the planet, and you have to like land your ship on the planet, and it's all like real scale, real time. It's really cool. Very cool. The physics are very real to life as well. But it's a space exploration game in which the solar system is essentially one big puzzle that you have to piece together and solve, and it's really cool. Like, genuinely, the puzzles are cool, the story is genuinely phenomenal. The way you experience the story is also genuinely phenomenal. The music is probably my favorite game soundtrack, but only if you include the DLC. And the DLC, like, when I beat the game without the DLC, and I was like, I don't even know what the DLC is going to be about, but, like, I don't think this game needed a DLC. And then I played it, and, like, the game made me cry both times. Once when finishing the game, and once when finishing the DLC. Anyways, I bring it up because I'm recording this on Saturday, November 29th, and it's 2:30 a.m., but, you know, I've been up for a while, and the previous day before, Friday, November 28th, at 3:30 p.m., I uploaded my Outer Wilds video that was meant to come out in mid-September, but got delayed due to, you know, fucking circumstances of a slimy piece of shit causing me to be doxxed, who I'm still angry at. But, you know, it's nice to finally have this video out because it's been done. It was finished, I think, in late September, so it would have been late either way. But it was done in September. And then the shit happened, and I wanted it to blow over, and then I got doxxed, and I felt very attacked, and didn't feel like doing anything. I only really managed to get through that doxing because I was so fucking real. The internet hated me for a few months. recently, but at least my actual real life was going really good. Here I am getting frustrated at low oxygen as I'm trying to just build a fucking pipeline. This cave generation fucking sucks. Anyways, so yeah, I finally got that video out, and it's nice to have it out because it's been sitting on my hard drive for like a while. What's also really cool is that I like for like 2 seconds in the video, I just like show very brief clips of like streamers, like their face cam reactions to certain moments. Not even showing the moment because again, spoilers. Like I don't listen. Do not mess with Outer Wilds fans. All right, they won't tell you shit about their game. But like I showed a bunch of like streamers' reactions, and one of them actually saw the video and commented on it, and I felt super honored. You know, he has like you. So shout out Cole Runnings. That's his. Is it Cole? Yeah, Cole Runnings. If you're watching this, Cole, I'm very sorry. I didn't watch like your entire thing. I just watched the episode that I got your face cam from. Because I've never heard of you before I watched that thing. But like, you seem like a cool dude, and I checked out like your channel page earlier, and I thought that was pretty cool. You seem like a really cool dude. All right. Here I am rebuilding the pipeline so I have a plan. I'm making a fucking roller coaster. I'm also telling Bosco to build it while I build the pipeline while I set the framework, and I'm also shooting these fart mushrooms so I don't have to fucking deal with them while actually dealing with the pipes. At least here I can fucking just get it. And here I am launching a zipline for better, easier mobility to get up there because time is of the essence when it comes to low O2 emissions. But I'm telling Bosco to build the pipeline as I'm setting the framework to just speed along the process. Anyways, yeah. So like Cole Runnings, I've checked out your channel page, and I'm sorry I haven't like watched your videos, but you're a cool dude, and I thank you. Just thank you. I don't know how else to say it. Thank you. And I'm just, I'm very proud of this Outer Wilds video I made. I'm very excited to have made it because the second I beat the game, I knew, like, I needed to talk about this game. I needed to make a video. But, I like to make videos that, like, about things that aren't really discussed. So, like, Outer Wilds has been discussed a lot, so I chose a very, very specific aspect of it. I chose the sound design in the DLC specifically, and my main point was that the one specific noise from the game manages to evoke an emotion, a pure emotion of joy and sorrow at the exact same time. And yeah, Outer Wilds is just an amazing game. I've been gifting it to people for their birthday, like this year, like exclusively. Like if my online friends have a birthday, I just send them a gift on Steam, and it's Outer Wilds. None of them have played it though. The liking games economy is not going too good right now, but yeah. It feels good. Here I am just quickly jumping out of the triangulation zone to get a fucking septic sprayer because fuck that guy. I also jumped out of it earlier just to finish the last little bit of the pipeline while waiting for because I originally had to wait for the pump jack. Dude, I'm just melting those fucking spinners. Anyways, that was just the black box, just so happened to be right next to pump jack number 3. And here I am just taking care of some more fart mushrooms, and I see some nitro down here, so might as well collect it, And I see these fucking big guys that always get in the way, so I'm just preemptively killing them. You have to shitting me. I gotta be shitting me because a swarm just happened. But with Outer Wilds, I'm just here to say that I really like the game, and I think you should. I think everybody should play it. I genuinely think flawless game. Like Outer Wilds is a 10 out of 10 experience, flawless game. There is no but. There's no but. Actually, it has a lot of problems, and here's my think piece on it. No, none of that. It is a perfect game. It controls really well. It feels good. The atmosphere is stellar. The gameplay is alright. But the experience, it's kind of like Dark Souls. Like, Dark Souls is an experience more than anything. And I'd say the same with Outer Wilds. And I will say, Outer Wilds is a huge lore game. And normally I'm against lore, and I'm not against lore games. I don't really fuck with them because I like my story to be told to me directly, and I don't have to do this stupid like goose chase stuff for lore, which is why I don't really care for like background lore in video games. I more care about like what the characters and the experience they have. But with Outer Wilds, it's different because the lore is the game. Like there's no combat. There's none of that. You explore and you read lore, and that's the game. But the lore is good. It's really good. So yeah, like just Outer Wilds, perfect game. It was easily my game of the year last year because like I played it last year for the first time. That's how much I'm in love with it. I played it last year and it's already I like it. Like I don't like it more than Xenoblade, but I think it's better than Xenoblade. I'm still like too nostalgia whipped for Xenoblade to be fair to it. I forgot to mention it, but I used the gunner shield in a cool way. That was really cool. Here I am taking a big because I hate these fart mushrooms. They're very annoying. Here I am, just keep killing things. Here I am running Nitra to just until my bag's full. And the second the thing is done, I just press the button because I want to get out of here. Here I am also placing a shield because there's a lot of enemies. You gotta use that shield. But also, my shield might look different from yours, and that's because I actually have a mod to just make it look really pretty. It's just a popular mod, and I saw it and I wanted to download it. And originally it didn't work on my old laptop, but on the Steam Deck, you know, the game runs like a dream with that mod as well.
Minecarts are so last year.
Minecarts are so last year. And so the drop pod lands. I see this landing ramp, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna get up there. And I'm like, oh fuck, because I missed in the hole. And then I realize I'm not gonna be able to jump up there, so I have to go all the way around. So fuck me, I guess. But anyways, yeah, Outer Wilds is a great game. I suggest you play it. I don't care who you are, you play it. Stage 2 complete. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. I got a very useless overclock. I paused briefly for like a second. Moving on to mission 3. This is another drill evader mission, and the secondary I think is more Morkite. So, yeah.
Get ready. Third stage, last and toughest one of the deep dive.
Yep.
Done, and you'll be backspinning yourself into
Third. It's the toughest one, yet it has no mutators. Anyways, Molly's with this stage, so I immediately get to work on making sure she's keeping up with us, slow ass, and just getting to work on Nitra. Anyways, third conversation topic is Reddit. Now I know some of you might have been like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I said that, and some of you might have gone, oh, yuck, Reddit. And I'm in the second camp. I hate Reddit. Like, I really just do not like Reddit. Sorry, I'm focused on the gameplay. I'm a little scatterbrained right now. It's almost 3 a.m. I do not like Reddit. I wish I did, because it can be... The thing is, I need to use Reddit sometimes, because sometimes I'll have a problem with, like, my computer, or a very specific thing with a game, or just software, and like, nothing has the answer, so I have to ask Reddit, right? But the problem is, with Reddit is so... Reddit is so fucking Reddit. They are so elitist, they are so pretentious, they are so fucking... They're so fucking, actually. I hate them. I hate Reddit. And so whenever I post something to Reddit, whether it's just asking for advice or sharing a video, there's always like one teeny tiny like little subset of a rule that I'm violating, and it's like, you gotta take down your post because, like, we don't like it. You don't have enough karma. Like, yeah, shit, no shit, I don't have enough karma. I don't want to spend my fucking time on fucking useless ass fucking Reddit. You know? And, like, I'm sorry, like, because I know some people come to my channel from Reddit. Like, I literally promoted the Outer Wilds video on Reddit, and one of the comments I got was literally a copy and paste of a comment on the post I made to Reddit. So, like, that person definitely came from Reddit. And, like, first of all, you're cool. You know, like, I don't, if you use Reddit, I don't hate you. But, like, if you doom scroll Reddit, if you have karma higher than, like, 1,000, I don't like you. Sorry, we can't be friends. You know, I don't dislike you, but we can't be friends until you get that karma down or you delete your account. Or you have to, like, really prove me wrong, but you can't use your Reddit debate bro logic. Because, another thing, Redditors, they need peer-reviewed proof that 2 + 2 = 4. Because they're like, you have a source to fact out this information. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I've taken a long time to find this first crystal, I remember, and so much so that, like, I saw that there's a tunnel beneath me, and I dug into it with my fucking pickaxe. This, I remember this stage being...
Victorian down.
This, I wouldn't say this deep dive was bad, but it was a little annoying. And in all honesty, I should have gone Driller. I'm only going Gunner because he's the only one I haven't done yet. So, and like, so the next weekly deep dive, I'm free to just do whatever class I think fits the deep dive the most. And hopefully things can go by, you know, more efficiently and quickly. But how did I manage that? But yeah, I don't understand how people on Reddit can genuinely act like that. Also, with my Dark Souls video back in May, or was it April or May? It was like May 1st. I promoted it to r/Dark Souls, whatever it was. r/FromSoft, I think. Whatever. I did both r/Dark Souls and FromSoft, and one of them got banned for, you don't have enough karma. And like, but then one of them got a post. The Dark Souls video talks about how like Dark Souls cures depression. That's the name of the video. And but like someone commented, isn't Pornhub the best way to self-love? That is the I should firstly mention that I do not like porn. I think it's so bad for your brain. There is actually scientific peer-reviewed evidence for it. Porn is just not good for you. It genuinely life-ruining. Now, that being said, how are you browsing r/Dark Souls and you see a post that's just like, hey, I think this video teaches shows how Dark Souls teaches you self-love and cures depression, quote unquote. How do you see that, read that, and immediately think, you know what would be amazing? Talking about how much I love porn. What goes through your mind? Like, genuinely, what goes through your mind? Here I am. I'm surprised I caught that little glimpse of the thing when I was digging for it. But I did. Yeah, but yeah, like, Reddit has, like, developed into a culture...
I wish you could pet Bosco. That would make this game so much better.
Of, like, it's such an echo chamber, too, to the point where they have circled around into, like, being the definition of the horseshoe effect, almost as affectionately as how Hassan has become the definition of the horseshoe effect. Here I am being surprised that the Resonance Crystals 2 and 3 are very close to each other. Like, literal, like, you can literally just count the seconds for yourself on, like, one hand, I'm pretty sure. But, anyways, it has gone via horseshoe effect, because, so my friend sent me a very funny and ironically true image about r/forced breeding. Keep that in mind, force as in breeding that is forced upon someone, whether they like it or not. Talking about how they are going to be a closed subreddit until Reddit stands with Ukrainians and bans r/Russia. Because they do not endorse the illegal invasion. The illegal invasion of Russia into Ukraine. Now, you know, normally I'd be like, you know what, you're against Russia invading Ukraine? Hell yeah, I can get behind that. You know, personally, call me controversial, but I think war is pretty bad. But, you know, when it comes from r/forced breeding, sorry if that seems a bit ironic to me. That's like, it is definitely the most Reddit thing. Here I am starting the fucking jELeeoo. And Gunner with jELeeoo is really easy because, like...
Kind of weird you say that now.
Oh yeah, Mission Control said, like, the line way too late. jELeeoo with Gunner is really easy because you can just... Before you even have to repair the thing, you can just mow down every enemy with the fucking... your powerful-ass minigun. Oh, right there I just used my overclock too, which applies basically gives you a reload with the minigun. Normally the minigun doesn't have a reload, but this overclock does, specifically in that it just completely gets rid of your overheat. That little bar in the center, I shouldn't have mentioned, is a mod showing you that the gun can overheat. It needs like a moment to cool down. But, you know, with this overclock I can just counteract that. So normally I'm pretty good with just managing control of the minigun, you know, just stop firing for like a second or two. Here I am seeing a lot of enemies, I throw a lead burster. But with this one, it just in case, you know, I can press R and all of a sudden I have no thing. And, you know, I only used it at the third match, so, like, it is just a good contingency. It also just gives you a nice damage boost as well, which is really cool. Anyways. Oh, fuck, what was I saying? So, yeah. Reddit is just, it's just ironic how, you know, how fucking, how annoyingly, like, pretentious they are. They shut themselves off, call themselves like the most intellectual thing. Like, remember when they tried to start a country? Reddit tried to start a country,
Something longer than usual.
and they wanted Elon Musk to be their president. Now, granted, this was before he started like doing Elon Musk things, but like the jokes write themselves. Like, I don't understand how those people can like genuinely say and think what they say without like realizing that they are the fucking stereotype. The stereotypes are not false. They do not lie. Reddit really is just like that. I've gazed into the void and the void has gazed back. And the void loves porn. Oh, it's so dumb. Here I am getting my fucking jet boots. You know what? The one thing that I do like about Reddit, though, is that Redditors being fucking stupid, I do find rather silly. It is amusing to watch them. You know how like some like sci-fi stories like fucking Prometheus, like there's like an advanced civilization of like super beings who like look upon humans as like dumb fucking wimps, or they're just like dumb pets for entertainment. I imagine that the world are like the weird fucking white like bulbous alien things from Prometheus that just look down upon humans, and the humans are the Redditors. We need to assemble a team of Redditors so powerful that the likes of 4chan can't stop us. Like... Oh god, I might be losing my voice. I had to take a drink. God, it's just... I seriously... I do not like Reddit. I either always violate a rule whenever I actually need them to be useful, because sometimes I do need to go there to learn the answer to some obscure problem. Or I just get fucked. Anyways, that was the deep dive. There I get an achievement for completing any 5 deep dives, but I swear to god I've completed more than that.
I swear I've done more than 5.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's like 5 like that you hosted, because like I've completed some that like, other friends posted. Anyways, my gunner is gonna... I promoted my scout since the last deep dive, and here I get to promote my gunner a second time, which is really cool. So yeah, thank you all for watching this deep dive. I think that's all I have to say. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Fuck Reddit.